Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Magical Unknown, a presentation by Dynamic Life Perspectives
Love that.
with my lovely wife, the Reverend Mrs. Gillian Lee.
Good morning.
How is that? Good morning. How are you? If she has to dodge out, she's still dealing with some type of stuff. So don't, it's okay. She'll be back. All right. But that's what's going on. So good morning, everybody. Glad to see you here. Welcome to the Magical Unknown. This is the place where my wife and I like to get together. We like to do readings and work with people in many different avenues and different ways or whatnot. So as you come in, remember, put your comments in. I see some people hanging out there. You got a question or whatnot, go ahead and put it in and wait. Remember, we're on about 5 or 6 different channels. So things come in different speeds, different things or whatnot. But let's take a look and let's see what's going on. Baby, today is 7/9/2022. Okay, so I've been saying the 7 for the month is all about that reassessing, stopping, looking, assessing. This month, make your decisions, but slow down and make sure you're doing the right thing. What has worked, what hasn't, things like that. Now, today is a 9.
Today's a 9.
And what's the 9 mean to you?
Well, the 9's about you're almost there. You've got a couple more steps and you've come to completion of something you've been trying to obtain or been working on. Like one of my favorite cards is the 9 of Wands, where he's resting on one of the poles and he's ready for a battle. He knows he's been through a lot, but he's saying, all right, if you're going to bring it, I can take it. I just need a minute.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's manifestation. It's knowing, bringing in, and you got one more battle left. I think that's very good. So then we got the 6. We've talked all this year about this year being a 6. But if we take the 7 and the 9, we get a 16. And add a 6, we get a 22. Okay, which is the second magical numbers, but 22 that are all 2s, having to deal with partnerships, agreements, understandings, working together, but with one other person or entity. I was telling somebody the other day, the Lovers and the Partnership card came up, and it's not necessarily having to do with the significant other, the wife, the husband, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, however that may be. It could be your partnership with work. It could be partnership with anything else. So the 22 is that partnership. It's a magical number. So look at your partnerships today and where it is, your partnership with spirit. And in many places, I feel it's your partnership with yourself. That's mind, body, spirit, things like that or whatnot. And that's where we're going to go. Michael, good morning. Glad to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. How's the weather getting there in Chicago? Got to be warming up now, I guess. It's July or whatnot. Any sudden snowstorms or flurries in July that will put me off of Chicago forever. So, but welcome, good morning, and bangarang. Y'all are going to hear me say bangarang. We had some new people hanging out. Bangarang, what you put out, you get back. It's just one of those things. And it's the steady reminder of what we need to do. There we go. Michael, how about now? All right. Volume went out. All right. Did that take care of it? I'm going to give you all a second to respond or whatnot. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bridget. All right. I think when I was waving my arms around, I hit the mute button. Morning, by the way. Good morning back to you too. Tell us if that took care of the sound or whatnot. And got it. Okay, there we go. So welcome. So I'm glad the place wasn't super crowded. But what we were saying is, Michael, is 73 there. It's going to be like 90 something here with like 90% humidity. So it's going to be like working out in a sauna. Very hot, very sticky. Those things are happening. Thanks. But yes, so welcome in, everybody. Let's see what we've got going today. You have a question, put it out there. But I think what we'll do is let's start with today, let's see what people need to know about the rest of this weekend, or what do they need to know? What does the tribe need to know in general? What do you think?
I think that would be cool.
How do you want to word it? And we'll get that put up and we'll go.
So what do we need to be aware of for this coming week?
For the coming week.
For the coming week?
That works for me.
All right.
So what do we need to be aware of for this coming week? You want to do, it helps if I don't try to shuffle the whole book in. Do you want to do 2 cards each and put them out and then just read them as a spread?
Yep.
All right, let's do that. All right, here we go. What does the tribe need to know about this upcoming week? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
So my guides and your guides are on the same page?
Did we invite the guides in?
You know what? I did not. Let's take a moment. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit, guides, angels. Wow, you're contagious. All right. Guides, angels, welcome in. Thank you. And God, thank you for sending them our way. Open our hearts and minds to the messages that they may have for us so that we hear and understand what Spirit wants us to know today. Thank you so much. So mote it be. Bangarang. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right.
What do we need to be?
Do you want to alternate cards, or do you want me to put down a card? You put down a card? Well, I guess that would be alternating. Duh. Okay.
That's still the definition.
Okay. I'll put my first one down and you go from there. I'm not going to do reverse today.
I am not. That's just what I've been telling my cards. I'm not doing
reverse today. Okay. So where's your next card? All right. Wow, look here. Ace, 2. Can it be? No. 15, the shadow for my final card. And now you go ahead and put down, and we'll see what we come up with. And who wants to go first in this reading?
And I pulled my shadow card as my final card, which is the Chariot.
The Chariot. Oh, focus. Okay.
Why don't you start? Because I can't really see your first card. So.
Okay. What I've got here is beginning with the Ace of Shells. All of Shells is about water, the subconscious, looking into those things that we don't have control of, but this is about our emotions and things like that. So I see us beginning a whole new trip down in emotional. We need to watch out. This week, some emotional things. 2 of Wands. It's going to be very important to have a plan. Okay. Stop. Where do you want the week to go? What do you want to get done? Prioritize. Because the shadow, the devil is there to hold us back. The devil will play a part if we chain ourselves to things, if we chain ourselves to unorganization, to not having a plan, to anything that's unhealthy for us to get through, we will not make it. He's going to be there to trip us up. And you're like, Rob, is the devil real? The devil is what you make it, okay? The devil is a thing for every equal and opposite, for every equal reaction, for every accurate,
every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Thank you very much. That's what I'm trying to say. So in our very nature, we do understand, why do you think we pray against dark forces, dark things, or whatnot? Those things will try to trip us up, because if they keep us aggravated, we will not be on the move towards bangarang, towards putting out what we want to get back. We will not be successful in bringing forth the light and healing. So this coming week, what I'm seeing here is a plan. You have to keep moving forward, but focus. Right. That is what I'm getting here.
Right. And that Chariot says you're guiding it. You're in charge of making sure that ride goes the direction you want it to. So I think this is a good cross section, a good grouping of cards.
I do too. It's particularly coming from 2 different decks and 2 different people. I think that's awesome. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, I think that you're Ace of Shells. That's Ace of Cups.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. No, I think this all follows suit with what you're saying. And this is big. Start making your plan. Keep looking towards your next step. Things might try to trip you up, or bad habits. Don't let procrastination get in your way, possibly, because this is also, devil for me is about bad habits.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And the Chariot, you're going to guide your ride.
Yeah, and we're starting out with this beautiful sea turtle, but he's diving deep. You notice he's on the way down, so he's going to go deep into emotions. So you've got to be careful about letting your emotions run away with you this week. It's going to be huge. Make a plan, stick to it. Notice we have our hungry hippo here, our beautiful hippo with his telescope looking. He is knowing where he's going. He's plotting his journey, things like that. So it's very important. Make a plan, not get sidetracked. Don't let other things pull you out that you've gotten used to, and stay focused. I see that being huge right now. Absolutely. So bangarang, make that happen for you this week. Sabrina coming in. Glad to see you. Hope everything's going well. Does Cameron want to reach out to me? What I will do is I will ask what, and unless Gillian wants to do this, I generally do not read other people, okay? Third party, it has to do with my medical background, licensure, things like that. It's kind of like HIPAA, all right? I'm not going to go diving into somebody without their permission. But what we will take a look at is, what do you need to know about Cameron?
Yeah, what do you need to be aware of?
About a relationship with Cameron.
About the Cameron relationship.
Okay. Yeah. What do you need to be aware of?
To be aware of in the Cameron relationship?
I think that's a good question. So give us a second, Sabrina. We'll check it out. We will ask. We'll find out what's going on. All right, everybody, reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to make sure you get notification of when we're on and off times. I will be back with you. I don't know if we're going to do something tonight or not. Very well could be. It'd be impromptu. That's the reason you need to subscribe and ring the bell. But I will be back on Monday morning, 9:00 with Tarot with an Attitude. Dynamic Life Perspectives may be making another appearance tonight. So make sure you're hitting the like button. Ringing the bell is going to be important. So Sabrina, does Cameron want to reach out to me? So what does Sabrina need to know
about the relationship?
About a relationship with Cameron.
Yep.
Does that work?
Yep.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and start this time?
So, first card I pulled, you want to flip that over?
Yep.
Is Temperance. And so this is about balance. You can see, how she's pouring the water. She's got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. She's finding balance. So this is about you and him, you finding your balance. Interesting.
Yes, it is.
You finding your balance in this and not getting carried away.
Yeah. Codependency. What I'm seeing here is codependency could be very key for you in this relationship. And I want you to understand there's balance. You have to make sure you maintain who you are and don't lose yourself in a person. Gillian and I are very much in love, but we maintain our individuality and whatnot in what we do. Now, coming up with here, we have judgment, the awakening. Something's going to happen in this relationship that's going to change the way you look at it or the way the relationship is coming to a different focus. So it's either going to diverge or it's going to come together, and it's going to be where you see. But this is what I'm seeing. Go ahead and
so the shadow card I pulled was the Knight of Cups. So cups are all about emotion. Knights are charging off into things. So this could be a bit emotionally charged. This could be, what do you got? Right.
And then coming, all of this, wow, is very, very, very cool. Ooh, nice. I see positive things. We have this awakening, balance, just wait. So in seeing all these cards out here, Sabrina, here's what I'm telling you to do. Chill out. Let him do what he needs to do. It's got to emerge. Let this take a natural pace. I do see someone or him coming in to be your knight in shining armor. That's what's coming on. They're charging in, they're bringing in, they're riding into your life, and they're bringing love and joy. Okay. The Six of Shells is about understanding, look, we have a family coming together. The older self, the younger self, is there an age gap playing a role here? But this is one of those things, that I see that, this let it play out. Don't rush it. The balance card is saying, chill, go with your emotions. And you know what? You might be looking at another relationship here. Mm-hmm. So Bangarang. Go make it happen.
Nice.
Go make it happen. All right, let's see what we've got here. Slide these over here. Bring this out. You know, Michael's saying, may I get a reading for today in general? Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to go. No, I'm being told to stay here. Nope, I'm going here.
Everywhere.
You know that. You know how it
Any
does
quick
when
one
I
from
put
over
all
there?
these different ones. Yeah. All right. So, Michael, I'm bringing out the Archangel Power Tarot deck for you. All right. And let's see what Michael needs to be aware of for today. That he's looking for a general for today in and of itself. All right, y'all, reach up, hit the like button. Reach up and hit the like button. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Michael, we're in that stage of assessment. Guard yourself. Make sure, know what's going on. I'm going to let Gillian throw a card in there with you, with it. Because what I'm seeing here for you is that 7 that we talked about that's all of July. This is about understanding. I'm going to read it. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power is what is written on the card. Okay, so the 7 of Gabrielle, this would be equivalent to the 7 of Wands, the will, the desire. All right, sometimes you will see this as somebody standing their ground, looking back. Be careful not to get into too much of a fight, though, but stand your ground on something. There's something you're going to get very adamant about, and it's okay. Go ahead.
Wait, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Wow, 3 of Pentacles.
So 3 of Pentacles. So this is about collaboration. This is about building something together, whether it's a relationship or whether it's a physical, tangible thing, whether it's a project. But I think this works really well with the 7 that Rob pulled because, you know, this is saying this is all about collaboration. This is about communication.
Absolutely.
And this is about working together towards a material good.
Stand your ground. Think of a way to bring down this wall. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. It's creativity and working together. So somebody else is going to be playing a part in your life today, and you need to be careful to stand your ground, but do it with a little finesse, love, and light. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yep.
Go get him, Michael. Bangarang.
Bangarang.
Bangarang. All right, Bruce, Mr. Kaler in the house, the giver of the chalice. Thank you very much.
Thank
Apollo
you,
Travel Orlando. Also, Mr. Bruce being an integral part and my partner in News Dudes and Tudes, which airs right here. So we'll see some more of those coming up. Gil, you look great.
I feel like snuffleupagus, but thank you very much.
All right. Jay Marie, hi there. Glad you're here. Welcome. Hope all's going well for you today. Jessica, okay. Can I get a love reading on Brandon Kirby and what I can expect? Absolutely, we can do that for you. A love reading. Now, I'm going to find out where I need to go. I've got several decks laid out here. Okay. I'm going to bring this one. I drew this one at random. I'll bring it up in just a minute. Okay. But we're going to go here. All right.
All right. So what does Jessica need to know about
Brandon Kirby? And a love reading, a relationship, or whatnot. So let's bring this over here and go. All right. What I'm seeing here is there's something that's not quite right. There's something that's out of balance. The Cardinal was the first card I pulled, and I'm going to read this. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So here we go again, making sure things are, so do what is ever necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Don't give one up for the other. All right. If there's a sacrifice to be made here in making this relationship work, I want you to be very, very careful about that you're not giving up a part of you or something that is very important. Go ahead.
I love this.
5 of Wands.
So 5 of Wands. This is about communication. This is about some consternation. It's not like 5 of Swords, which is, win the battle, but you lose the war. This is more about communication. There can be some conflict, but it's not terrible conflict. It's just conflict that needs to be listened to and straightened out.
One of the things I'm seeing here between these two cards, a little bit of game playing. So I want you to, I'm really getting that that exercise caution feeling. 5 is conflict and instability. Now my life number is a 5. That's different. It's passion, desire, but I can be, I don't shy away from confrontation either. That's very part of me. Sometimes a portion of my life where I actually enjoyed it and worked on it. If somebody throws what I call my beat, and my kids call it, my bullshit-o-meter, if it goes over the top, I'm on it. I'm looking at it going, whoop, cry foul, flag. This makes no sense to me. So that's the type of person we have with a 5. And they're very passionate or whatnot. But this 5 of Wands is about the will, the desire. And it is about drama, getting caught up in other people's drama and games. So be careful we don't have somebody trying to play that's going to, a game with you. The moon comes out to say, this owl, use your wisdom, use your gut introspection, your intuitiveness. It's going to be key because there is something in hiding that you don't see. The moon is a trickstress. The moon will play tricks, and something is being concealed here. I want you to move ahead with caution. Where are you at?
And my shadow card was the Queen of Cups. So this is emotion, and so queen is about controlling inside of you as opposed to a king, which is outside. So this is you controlling you. You could be very emotional about this, but keep that in check and just be aware of your gut instincts. Be aware that you don't just jump in without listening.
Protect your own emotional well-being, your happiness, your joy. Make sure when those little flags start going off, and I feel like they will, recognize them, remember this conversation, and then act accordingly. But most importantly, when you feel something's wrong, talk about it right up front. Be kind, be polite, but there's some things that you've got some issues you're going to have to confront with this relationship, and that's what you can expect. I want you to be careful. Okay. Bangarang.
And always a cool thing you can do before you take that card away is, Jessica, come back to the video, do a screenshot of this, and come reflect on it in like 2 days or 3 days or next week, and kind of see how this fell in suit with maybe the day or the week. That's always an interesting thing to reflect back on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great advice. Great advice. All right, here we go. So bangarang, Jessica, bangarang. That means go make it happen. And this, you need to remember too, a lot of times I have to tell people, don't shoot the messenger. This is the way things represent right now. It doesn't mean that in 3 days from now, wills don't change, mindsets don't change, things like that. But in that, what you can expect as the spirit sees it right now, a spirit is saying, be a little careful. Be a little careful. Monica, good morning. Glad to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here and the tribe is kicking it in. Look who else is here. Tammy, beautiful day. Lovely to see you too today. It's good to be here. I love doing this with my wife. I think this, how fortunate am I to be able to do this with my wife? Would be grateful for a read from the both of you. Much love. All right. So Tammy's looking for a general right now. Okay. All right. And let's see what we've got going here. All right. And I'm trying to see, something's drawing me over here, and I'm trying to make sure what it is. All right. Checking the energy. All right. Going to do the same thing. Going to pull a Stephen Farmer card. All right. And go with it there, and then we'll see where it starts. Do you want to start this bad boy out?
I can start this out. So, Tammy, I got for the light card the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is about it's about family. It's about remembering and reflecting on your past so that you can continue to move forward. Or maybe there's something you learned in your past that you need to remember now, so it will help you and support you along your path. You want to add to that?
Yeah, what I'm seeing is your children need you today. Something is really going on. Remember, do that kindness, how you had been treated when you were younger and asking questions. Take some time with them today and really share. What I came up with here from the other deck is the grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Listen to the music today. Follow along. Go with the flow. Let some things happen and see what really goes or whatnot. This is going to be key for you today and whatever's happening. Do you have another card?
Yep. So the shadow card I pulled on this was strength. And the strength card is about your inner strength. That ties in really well with all of this. Of as Rob said, take something from your past. Maybe you need to be applying that to your children, and some patience. Beat of your own drum, and your inner strength, and that's what's going to carry you through. Is just knowing your own fortitude. You can make it minute by minute, hour by hour.
You've been going through a lot. And I want you to understand this is a very good day and a time for you to just disconnect and listen to spirit, listen to the rhythm, and change and get back into that, be in the moment and be happy. Okay. And because that's going to guide you, and it's going to take work. It's going to take some strength to do that. And finally, what I have here, the 5 of shells. Don't take some things for granted, okay? The 5 of shells, 5 of cups, all right? And this card actually says right on it, hope and readjustment, okay? Because you need to remember, there are some things that are happening. Some things may not go right today, but don't get caught up in what went bad. Get caught up in what you do. And I think that's the lesson you're going to be teaching your kids or somebody today that's younger than you, okay? Maybe you need to teach your younger self that, okay? Breathe today. Things are happening. It's time. There's a lot of reference here to looking at that inner child and looking at some different things. And I want you to just move slowly through the day, okay? And make sure you're responding to situations rather than reacting.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay? I think that's going to be key for you there.
Absolutely.
Banger. All right. What a good morning. What a good morning. Folks, if y'all want to remember, Gillian works during the week and actually works a lot on weekend. If you want to book a session, I'm going to throw this up so people can see it or whatnot, Where's the one I want to use? Okay. All right. I lost it. All right. We'll just go with this one right here. Okay. You can reach out to me at Rob.Lee at Dynamic Life Perspectives. You can also book a session at tarotwithanAttitude.com. All right. However, make sure if you're wanting to book with Gillian, send me the email so I can arrange it, because that calendar on Tarot with an Attitude is for me, who works from home, does a lot of spiritual and Christian counseling and transformational coaching. So schedule it in there or whatnot. If you want to read with both of us, just send me an email. Let us know what's going on. And if you want with just Gillian, let us know. If you want with just me, just book the session at Tarot with an Attitude. But you can reach out there and know how to get hold of us and whatnot. Please, everybody, reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The least you can do for today is to say, hey, I'm going to hit the like button for you. But at the end, share. All right. So let's see what's going on. So Michael's got to run. Gotcha. Got to go. Understand. Let's see what's happening. He said he needed to focus on himself because he is depressed, but he is coming back. Remember I said a game? There's nothing wrong with focusing on himself. Okay. But you need to ask the serious question, how often does this occur? Because this could be a habit for him to really just become selfish and in the moment and then fly off and leave you. This is what I'm telling you, the warning. What may be for him may not be for you. Ask him directly, how many times does this happen? And when it does happen, do you walk away from people? Then you have to look and ask yourself, is this what you want in your life? And you don't have to accept it. You don't have to be mean. You can love them and say, I appreciate that you're going through that. I've been through that. Actually, I've been through it myself. All right. And you know what? I just don't think we better be careful. You need to tend to your needs, and I'll tend to my needs. That's what's going on. There's the warning flag. Those are those things. So just be careful. Love reading. Will my love life ever improve? You know what? Here's what I want you to say. And, what is that? Dread Diaries? I think. Okay. Here's what I want you to think. Remember, we're the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. What you put out, you get back. By saying, will my love life ever improve? You have opened the door for it not to. Okay. Because you're allowing that possibility in. What you need, I want you to start thinking about, man, I can't wait for my love life to improve. What do I need to do to improve my love life? Let's take a look at that with what the needs to know about improving her love life. I'm not going to even ask the question, will it improve? Because I don't want to perpetuate that negativity or that possibility that it's not. I want you to start embracing yes, and then what do I need to do? Where does it fall on you to improve it? That is going to be here. And Bridget has one coming up next. We're going to grab Bridget here in just a second. Donna's coming in and wants to know what their weekend looks like. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll take a look at that. All right. But here we go with I'm going to open this up so we can see. And here we go. See the.
Why don't you kick that off?
Okay. My first card, the Ace of Shells. Yes, there is new emotions coming in for you. There are some new things. Things are going to change, but your emotions are playing a huge part. You've got to be open, and even the sea turtle has to come up for air. So this is really, really going towards me saying, don't keep that dread, that fear about you. You want me to go ahead and continue, or do you want to go?
Go, you got it.
All right. We have the Five of Crystals, the Five of Pentacles, persistence, new possibilities. So yes, things are going to change, but you have to be open and accept them to them. The Five of Pentacles, persistence. It keeps on. Fives are a little bit of conflict or whatnot, but look at the ladybug we have here, and just keep working and doing some things. Ladybugs, as if they're left unchecked, can do a lot of damage to a lot of gardens. Okay, is that a ladybug?
That's a ladybug.
Okay, that's what I'm wanting to see. All right, so when we look at the Five of Crystals or Pentacles, this is about being grounded. This is about working on things that you can touch. And there is some things right now, but things are going to, you have to hang in there. I'm reminded of the old, hang in there, baby. Friday's coming. It's one of those things that we grew up with. Are you throwing in, or am I continuing on?
Yeah, so because the Five of Crystals, Five of Pentacles to me is also, be aware that when there's help or assistance out there, when it says new possibilities and persistence, don't be blind to the fact that help is there if you need it.
There are people closer than what you know. Okay.
And so my light card was Justice. So
interesting.
Justice is about balance. And it's about keeping the balance, karma. So and this is a major arcana card. So this is saying, keep aware of that.
I'm going to ask you this. Is there some karmic debt that you owe? Okay. Is there something that you did and you haven't apologized for, or you haven't let go of? Okay. If you've apologized, let it go. Okay. You have to move beyond it. Or are you holding on to what somebody did to you? Because that very well could be affecting your karmic relationship with other people, because you're putting that fear, it's coming out there, and karma is just energy. It has no personality. It's seeking it. It's energy balancing itself. So if you're worried about somebody doing you the way other person did, that's what the universe is going to see.
Yep.
And you're going to be left in turmoil. So you got to come to grips with that.
Yeah. And my shadow card on this was the Knight of Swords.
There we go.
There you go. So, it's about communication. And you see the Knight of Swords, he's moving backwards. Knights normally move off to the right. They're moving forward.
Yeah, this is something from the past that's playing a role here.
There's something that's tapping on you that you need to work on letting it go, or just accepting where it's at.
Yeah, there's some work you need to do to make this happen for yourself. All right, and the past is playing a role. So make sure you understand that, and you can actually, get on the other side of it. Remember where your intentions go. Bridget, Donna is here. If you get a minute,
hey, Donna.
What does our weekend hold? Donna!
Hey, Donna.
Hey, there we go. Donna All right. You know what? I think
All
I'm
right.
going
So what
over.
does their weekend hold? Woohoo! What they need to be aware of.
All right. No, I'm going. I got to go back here.
All right.
All right. Let's see
We're
what
all over
happens. All right. No, I'm getting pulled over here to the Angels again. All right. Whew. Being hard headed today. Being hard headed. I'm getting hungry.
Well, lunchtime. I started late.
Hard to believe I'm hungry, huh? You know? Wow. Okay. Donna, Bridget, here we go. What do they got? What do you got? Go ahead and start this
All right.
bad
So
boy
the shadow
off.
card I pulled is the 9 of Pentacles. So this is actually great. I think this is
Wow.
some work that you guys have been doing is going to come to a end soon. But 9 of Pentacles. I mean, if you recall, this card's about a full bush of fruit and in the garden, and you can see this in her hat.
Is she there
she's
to
got
visit,
everything.
or did she come? Did y'all have a particular purpose? Because if a visit held a particular purpose, I see that purpose being fulfilled and coming through.
Right.
But I also see y'all having a real good time in doing it.
Yep.
Because we also have the 8 of Ariel. Oh, I didn't bring that up. So here we go. Now you can see the cards. Okay. The 8 of Ariel, and that Ariel is again Pentacles. Okay. So, you know, when we're looking at this, we're studying, we're learning. Is there something y'all are trying to accomplish? Is what I see. I see movement. I see the success of what's coming on. I think it's going to be a great weekend, but I think you're going to be busy. Okay.
Yep.
What do you got?
It's going to be a very material weekend because 6 of Pentacles, and you're drinking a boatload of tea. Here are my girls right here having a cup of tea. But 6 of Pentacles, you know, something is when I'm just looking across these cards. Yeah, something. What?
You'll see in a minute. Go right ahead.
Well, then add it in before I start.
Okay, Bridget. Guess who's in the house? Raphael. Okay, got a little Rafi in the house, and it's the 5. But that's okay in this situation. What it's saying is there's going to be some things that come up that actually kind of want to monkey up the plans. Embrace it, move with it, and something good will come out of it.
Yep.
So where do you have? Did you get finished on your 6 of Pentacles? I find it funny that 6 of Pentacles is like 2 sisters looking there.
That's why I was like,
you know,
I almost feel like it's not even truly what the card is saying. This is about your relationship.
Yeah, Joy. It's going to be a good time.
This is a snapshot in time.
Yeah. Okay, but there you go. Yes, I see good things for y'all. I see you having fun. A few little hiccups, but embrace them. And you'll actually find joy and fun in them. You're going to accomplish some things you set forward to do.
Well, the 9 of Pentacles is saying, go get a Carmen Miranda hat.
Go get a Carmen Miranda hat. Wait a minute. I got to bring this back up. And it just caught, is she getting a Carmen Miranda hat? Or, you know what? Go get your nails done. I see a manicure and a pedicure. It's to me, it's almost like she's looking at the nails. Get your nails did. All right. If that's what y'all are doing, let me know. All right. Because that hit me square in the head. There you go, baby. All right. Go get your nails did. Enjoy the day. Have a good time. Please and thank you. You are welcome. Monica, I think some people left. We're running a little slow. Okay. Got it. Thanks. I can do that. Good. Accept it. Know what's going on. Keisha, hi everyone. My first time on here from Florida. We're in Florida. My name is Linda May. May I please have a reading? Thank you. Absolutely, Keisha. Let's see what's going on and find out what's happening. All
right. So Linda May, just what does she need to be aware of?
Well, yeah. Let's see. We've got a general reading for Linda May and see where we go with that. I might be getting pulled into another deck as well. So, I'm really getting that, but I'm still using this deck. So it's going to be a bunch of decks. Okay. So here we go. All right. Keisha, one of the things I want you to see. All right. There's some things you need to be aware of and things that are going on. I'm really getting that this is important, that this might actually lie in the crux of what you need to know. And it is about having compassion. Now, one of the things, here we are with this 2, and we talked about today being a 22, magical numbers, and 2s being about relationships. But it's very important. What I'm saying is have some compassion, maybe on somebody else, maybe something else is happening, but have some compassion on yourself is what I am really, really picking up here.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got to go with that?
So
you can
actually,
lay it right on top
what
of
I
it
like
or
with
whatever.
this, so you've got the compassion piece of it, and then 8 of Pentacles here. This is practice, practice, practice makes perfect, right? So don't be so hard on yourself that you need to possibly you keep relearning the same situation, or you're struggling a little bit to catch on to one particular thing or get through one particular thing. That's okay. So the compassion to me is reading, work with yourself, give yourself a break.
Yeah, a master is also willing to learn. A lot of my regulars hear me say that. So make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, okay? Become part of the tribe. We'd love to have you here, okay? But it's about mastering and about moving and getting so locked in that you forget it's okay to learn something. All right. So 8s are movement. We've got compassion. We've got learn from whatever happened. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to go ahead and then I'll finish up? Wow. Let me go next. 8s. This is all about movement for you, girl. 8 of shells. All right. The 8 of shells is the 8 of cups. And there's something here, walk away from, that you absolutely need to leave behind. Whether it's an old relationship, whether it's something you did that's bothering you emotionally, compassion on yourself, but it's time to say, you know what? It is what it is, and move on. Something no longer serves your need, your higher good, and it's time to let it go.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Wow, 2 of Wands.
That was my shadow card for you, Linda. So 2 of Wands. That's about making a plan, and you can look at her. She's here. She's in her heels. She's ready to rock and roll. She's got the lock and key. She's unlocked the door. She's unlocked her next steps, and she's going out the door. She's moving on, moving on to the next good thing, or planning for the next good thing.
Yeah, plan. This is it. Wherever your thoughts go, that's where you are. So make a plan on moving on to something new. Have some compassion on yourself, on somebody else, and it's time to move on. Make a plan. Life is still there. Life is still good. Things happen. We've all been in these relationships where we thought life would never, ever be the same. And you know what? A lot of times we found out down the road, it's better than we ever thought it could be. Okay? It's one of those things. Have some compassion on yourself and let some things go. That's what I see for you, young lady. Bangarang. Welcome to the tribe. Reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's see what's going on. Healing light. You both are so wise. Well, thank you very much. Okay? We're open to what Spirit has to tell us, and we just put it out there. Okay? So I never want to take the power away from our guides, our spirits, whatever's going on. Thank you for your words of inspiration. You are quite welcome, Tammy. Wow, that makes beautiful sense. Thank you. 2 are such beautiful souls and so adorable together. Bangarang. There we go. What? No, you went too far. Okay, that was kind of creepy. I have no idea. I have done a cleanse before. Okay, I don't remember what we did. Go back, look it over. Remember what I was telling you, though. I don't remember because of everything that happens. I release it and let it go. So I'd love to book a session with you and work out some more details. You are welcome. Gabby, hi. Good to see you. All right. See what's going on. Love that energy you both have. Thank you very much. We do too. We're kind of fond of it. We're not your usual couple, especially not at. She's not 60 yet. I'm 60. All right. But there. Angel, can I have a love reading, please? Me and my boyfriend, Tarun, I hope I said that right, we'll have a future together. Shall I have to continue or discontinue with him? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask, you want me to bring out a pendulum for this one? Or do you want to go with cards?
If you want, I'm going to go with cards.
Okay.
Because it's really more of what does...
Well, she's asking if she's got a future with him. And that's a direct yes or no question. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to get that question answered. Pendulum, thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for the energy and the light that you bestow. Please only allow beings of light, of healing, of holiness, of kindness to work within you and respond to you today. Pendulum. This young lady, Angel, wants to know if she is going to continue with her current boyfriend. This was a big, adamant, definite no. You will not. Okay? Continue. All right? So you need to move on. Think about that. Now Gillian and I, what we're going to do is we're going to throw some cards about what you need to understand about this relationship. Okay? You want to put all 4 out there and then we can read them across, or how do you want to do this?
We can start it here if you want.
Okay.
So the light card I pulled for you, Angel, was the 5 of Swords.
Wow.
And that's a conflict card, and that's the win the battle, lose the war card for me. Of sometimes it's better just to walk away than to engage and make things messier than they are.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to add on that.
Yeah, somebody's not showing you their full face, and some hearts are going to get broken here. This is what I see. There's other things working here that y'all need to be aware of, and it's time to sit down and have that conversation, or just let it go. Where I'm going here, wow, the serpent. 10 of feathers. This is also swords, and the 10 does not end well in the swords thing. It's time to let this go and move forward. These 2 cards and that pendulum reading, you need no more than to understand this relationship should be brought to an end. It's going to be painful. A lot of the 10 of swords actually depict somebody laying on the ground with swords stuck in their back. All right. So take a look at this. The serpent lies, different things are happening. I'm not saying he's lying, but I'm saying that's what the serpent is known for. When you look at this and see what's going, the serpent changes its skin. The serpent can be somebody else underneath or whatnot. Go ahead.
Right. And the shadow card I pulled for you, Angel, was the Queen of Cups. So this is about your emotional well-being. This is about you listening to your intuition on this, because I think you already know where this is going, and that's why you're asking the question.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your emotional self, your subconscious, your well-being. And to put the icing on the cake, coming from 2 different decks, 2 different readers, and putting this together, the 8 of shells, time to walk away from something that no longer serves you. That's exactly what this is about. What does this say down here? Quest and renewal. It's time for you to step away, find something new, bring yourself back to life, and you will know what's going on. There's a lot of life left to live. Yeah. Okay? Make it happen, Captain.
You take care of you.
You take care of you. Bangarang. All right. There we go. Okay. Great read. Great read. Yeah, T, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, guys. You are welcome. Keisha, I appreciate you both. We appreciate you for being here. Thank you. I need a big break. That's what's going on, and it's okay. but just want to know where to relocate. Where should I move? That one, we don't have time to go into that because that requires talking about states, different things, different countries or whatnot. Where should I move? Where's your heart saying? What have you talked to spirit about? Here's what I'll do. Okay.
I know what I'm going to do.
Okay. Do that. I'm going to do this. We're going to see. I'm going to the type of animal, and maybe that will tell us what area. Now, if you get a rhinoceros, I'm not telling you to move to Africa unless that's considering. But, okay. Is Australia a part? Oh, wait a minute. Wrong card. They stuck together. Good. Let me see what happens. We might go with Australia. All right. Here we are. This is weird. I've never done this before, so let's try it. I got 2 cards, zebra and the emu. And what I'm getting at from this is it is time for you to move someplace new, someplace you've never been. That adventure strikes your heart. The zebra says, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. And I would take that in all places. So where do you want to move? The emu, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. So they're backing you up. The cards are definitely backing you up with it's time to move. But is there some place that you're like, I really want to go there, but you're afraid to try to go, that would be where I would tell you need to concentrate on looking at. What do you got?
So the King of Cups was the light card.
Wow.
So again, cups are about emotions, and King is always controlling what's outside. So this is an emotional decision for you for what it is you're trying to do, is what I'm seeing here. But you can control it, and you can. And this doesn't necessarily mean you're moving to the sea or.
You know what?
Whatever,
and here's what I'm saying.
are.
She asked where should she move, and so where does the sea fit in your adventurous life?
Right.
Because this is going to really be the kicker. Right. Go ahead and throw your next card.
The shadow card is the Knight of Cups. Antarctica?
Yeah, no, but we're looking at places here that are emotionally great. The Knight of Cups, move on what you want to do, go to where you want to be. The King, you're in charge of your external world and where you actually live. Right. Adventure, understand it's time to move. And does water play a big part in your life? Do you want to be near the ocean? Do you want to be near a river? Do you want to be... This is the thing that's narrowing down to in this short span that we can do. Right. And that's what I would see.
Yeah, it's potentially somewhere you've been before, because I see this Knight of Cups looking backwards. So that's usually something that's from your past.
Someplace cold, maybe?
Maybe, but it's potentially somewhere you've been before that, to Rob's point, inspires you and makes you feel solid and whole. That's what emotions, that's what cups are about. It's going to make you feel solid.
Absolutely. Bangarang. We'd love to hear where you land on, what you try, where your heart's taking you. What are you doing to put that into motion? That's going to be huge. Angel, you're welcome. So welcome. Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Make sure, though, you're sharing the link so other people can find us and we can move on. Monday morning at 9 o'clock, it'll be Tarot with an Attitude. I'll be doing this with just myself, okay? I get a little cocky. That's the Tarot with an Attitude. She chills me out to, brings my sarcasm down or whatnot. So it's good, but we love doing this together. Eliza, I don't know how to say that, but Hey. All right. Will I reunite with Asher? What are his feelings? I will not tell you how he's feeling. I don't do third-party readings. Neither does Gillian. It's probing in somebody's private life, and they have not given us permission. But your question is, will you reunite with Asher? I am going to go to the pendulum with Eliza. All right. Will you work with me with this question with Eliza? Absolutely, you will. Okay. Is Eliza going to reunite, using her words, with Asher? And I'm getting a no. It's not in the cards. It's not in the future. Let's see what happens. The way things sit right now, that is a no. All right. Let's see. So what have you got you want to throw that way?
Yeehaw. All right, Eliza, you're asking if you're going to reunite with Asher, what are his feelings? My question has to be to the cards. What does Eliza need to be aware of with her relationship with Asher? Right?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair without it's what does she need to know? And the Tower.
So my light card was the Tower card. So I actually love the Tower card, but it scares a lot of people. The Tower is unexpected change. So it sounds like you already are in the throes of the unexpected change, but it's unexpected change that was necessary so that you can move on. And then my shadow card for you was the Five of Swords. And if you were on here earlier, you heard us talking about the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is always about conflict, and it's about there has to be a winner. And it's whether or not it's you or the other person, and it's whether the battle is worth winning for. Like if it's the battle for all the cost. I can't remember the right phrase.
I hear you. No.
So I am tending to lean towards where Rob was saying from the pendulum, which is I'm thinking it's going to be better for you and Asher if you move on.
Sweep this thing under the rug. That's what I see real quick. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, sorry, that's just the way it is. That's what we see. And, let us know how this works out and things that are going to happen. Bangarang. So, Joel, Aditya, current feelings for me? Don't know. Don't ask. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Spirit will tell you to do. Go find out. Okay. People are looking for a cheat code in tarot rather than living life. And this is one of the things I find out about young people. There are many things like with my youngest boy where they want the answers so they don't have to get hurt. And guess what? That's not life. That's not living. And therefore, these answers cannot be permanent because things change. Now, we will ask you what we'll do one card each, okay, about what you need to know about Aditya, okay? One card, okay? One card each about what you need to know about Aditya, all right? And again, I'm not the most popular, neither is Gillian, because we don't do things normal. We're not all airy-fairy. You'll have somebody go, oh, he feels this way about you. Well, he does today, but it doesn't mean he's going to be there tomorrow. The thing you need to know is what you need to know about this relationship, being in a relationship with this person. All right. And it also means you got to get up off your butt, go live your life. Because if you know what, ladies, listen up. Okay. I got a daughter. All right. If you sit around waiting for one guy, all right, you're going to miss the possibility of some great men or women, whatever your desirable preference is, okay, because you want what you want. Don't do that. You have to continue to live your life. This is scientific. This is what I do in dealing with couples, with spiritual, but this is also of God. This is the thing. You can't sit around what you're doing wondering, how does he feel about me? Where does he go? Whatnot. It's called beginnings of codependency. Okay. I hope, okay, he really cares about me because I care about him. Fine. But you don't stop living your life. Move forward, do some things, and take your life and live today. Because while you're waiting on a guy, okay, you may miss the right guy. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, so one card each. Here we go.
I pulled my shadow card.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right, well, I already pulled this one.
Okay,
5 of feathers, 5 of wands, or 5 of
is that swords?
Swords.
Okay. Yeah. 7 of cups. So this is the shadow card. So this is the overriding card for the question for me. And 7 of cups means somebody's looking at their options. Now, it's whether or not you should be doing like what Rob said, of you need to look at your options and keep your options open, or is Aditya looking at their options so it may or may not be you in one of those cups.
Right. I see conflict here. I see lack of communication here. I see getting caught up in things. And, well, logically, I do this for you, scorekeeping. Okay. So therefore, you should fall in love with me instead of somebody else. It doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. All right. And choices. You have choices to make. He has choices to make. It's just which choices are you going to make? I don't see this working out, and I think you need to live your life and move on. Let me know what's going on, okay? I don't mean that mean. I really don't, okay?
And if this person sees you living your life and moving forward and not just hanging, waiting for them, that might be what they need to go, oh, wait a minute, she's going to leave me, he or she is going to leave me behind.
Yeah. You know, in sales, and relationships can be a lot like sales. In sales, we have this thing called the takeaway, all right? Well, this isn't for you anyways. If you will live your life and move on and you become interested, that's the first thing a guy go, wait a minute. Whoop. I'm being put on notice that. And if he comes to you and says, I thought you were going to wait on me. I'm hoping, but I'm not waiting on anybody. Know your worth. Know who you are. Ali's a power couple, you know, and we are at the noon mark. Power couple. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Yes, and flying I'm scared of. I seen snow and like a beach or water. You are absolutely right. Take a look, okay? Because the water and everything can actually come together with the snow and be some. I'm a Florida boy, born and raised. I'm an oddball. I'm a 4th generation Floridian. My kids were born here, all right? But I fell in love with Portsmouth, Massachusetts, Maine, where all of that comes together. I absolutely fell in love with it. If I could, I'd move there tomorrow. Okay. So, folks, remember, when we come on, we're on for an hour. So please make sure that you get your questions in. You can actually come in early and see what's going on. But with all that being said, we want everybody to take what they want, leave what they don't, but leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Anything you want to add?
Banger it.
Banger it.